they flipped and then they called cut.
Wait, they flipped where you were running.
Yeah, yes. I could have gotten really hurt, I feel like, but I didn't because I made it work perfectly.
Cobra Kai.
Kidding.
Bonsai, I'm the Cobra Kai kid, and today I am joined by Reagan Olivia Garner, who was in Cobra Kai season 4 and was a Cobra Kai student in season 5. How are you doing today, Reagan?
I'm doing so well. How are you doing?
I am doing amazing. It's so great to finally be talking to you.
Finally, we made it happen.
We made it happen. Here we are. This is gonna be awesome. So you actually, even though I didn't speak to you like in an interview sense, you were on my channel for Kai Tunes. You were in episode 1.
Yeah, when you sent me that DM, I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. I've been wanting to work with him forever. I finally did it.
Yeah, that was really cool. Like, thank you again for doing that, for being a part of that. As Sue, I don't know if you know, episode 1 just passed. I think it passed over 20,000 views.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I haven't looked at it since we did that. That's crazy.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So it's been doing well, and I feel like it's like a cool like Easter egg. Like, even though it's not the actual Sue actress voicing her character, it's still someone from Cobra Kai. So like.
Yeah, I wonder if she knows that I did that. Do you know? Has she said anything about it?
Did she? I feel like she might have seen it. Do you know the actress?
I do.
Cara Marie?
Yeah.
Have you met her?
No, she's one that I haven't actually met. I think she was there when I was there, like on set one day, but I don't think we've actually like said hey to each other or anything. So.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that All Valley. Oh.
So intense.
Jeez, that must have been fun.
Yes. Oh, it was so much fun. There's many days of filming that, and I was shocked every single day, like seeing everybody on set. And I was just so excited to like see and meet everyone. And I was like, everything kind of moves so fast, you know? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like when you're watching it as an audience member, I mean, you're seeing like karate fights, you're seeing all this, but like when you're filming, it's this like, it's a completely different thing. Like, you know, like all these cuts, all these like, okay, let's move the camera here. So it's like, you have to like act like you're watching the tournament, but then like, you're also not really watching a real tournament. Like,
yeah, it's like when we were there filming it, like I was standing there and I was like, I'm so excited to see how this is going to look like on camera. Like, cause you know, when you're on set, you don't really know how it's going to look, like where the camera's going, but once it's on TV, it's so cool to see. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I'm so excited to talk more about it. But first, I want to let everyone know that throughout this interview, we are going to be raising money for the Jed Foundation. Reagan, do you want to talk about the organization and why you chose it to raise money for today?
Yeah, so the Jed Foundation I found is an awareness for mental health. You can donate to kids and teens that struggle very much with mental health. I personally struggle with mental health all the time. So I figured that, you know, like I should give back to that community because I'm also a member of, you know, that. So I felt, you know, it's also like really, it's cool to see people that you like or look up to that bring an awareness to it. Because I feel like we don't bring enough awareness to that. So, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, that's great that you're open about it, you know, as, you know, some people might like look at you like, oh, like she's on Cobra Kai, like she's like an actress.
She's so happy.
Happy. But like, I mean, the fact that you're being honest, I mean, it shows people out there it's okay to, not everyone's happy, and it's okay to not be happy sometimes, right?
Absolutely. Like, you know, you see everybody like live this like perfect life, but it's like there's a lot of people out there that are struggling really, really bad that you wouldn't think would be struggling with it, you know? Because some people do a really good job of covering it up or something, and I think that, you know, just like be aware of that. So
yeah. Who would you say has like inspired you in terms of like, I don't know, if you're ever in a bad mood, like kind of helping you out and giving you that advice?
You know, I'm gonna say it. He was on this I would say Balin Levine, dude. He's great for that, you know, and like I'm a fan of his, like a bunch of people are, and you know, you just watch him and you feel like very like, wow, I should be more like, you know, like I don't care, like this is who I am, like. So, yeah. If you're watching this, dude, stay that way.
Yeah. He's great. He's so amazing.
He's great.
Yeah, like I mean, for me, like with my videos, like
Mm.
sometimes I do these parodies where I dress up and I go out in public and I make a fool out of myself. And
Yeah.
it's like I remember there was a point where I was like nervous about doing that and I
Hmm.
wouldn't do it. But then I
Hmm.
saw his Cobra Kai pranks where he dresses up as Johnny, goes out in public,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
inspired me.
It should. Yeah. What's funny is on my YouTube channel, I actually do pranks as well. I don't know if you've seen my videos, but
Yes, of course, of course.
I've done a couple pranks on my videos, and I did a Cobra Kai dojo prank, and so did
Yeah.
he. So I was like, dude, we should like collab, bro. Like that'd be so funny.
Yeah, yeah. Talk to everyone about your YouTube channel. Reagan Garner is the name,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
A lot of people. Oh, I'm sorry.
no, no,
Do you want
no,
to tell me?
go.
Okay. There's a lot of people that don't know I have a YouTube channel, and they're like, "Oh, like what do you do on there?" And I'm like, I do vlogs and I do pranks." And I started doing pranks because I felt like there wasn't any girls that do pranks on YouTube. And I
Yeah,
thought, like that'd be cool to see girls do pranks as well, like not just guys. So I started doing that as well, and they've gone really well. I've gotten pretty decent amount of views on them. So yeah.
yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I I love that the dojo prank
Yeah.
where you went into the dojo and then that guy was like,
Dude, he like grabbed my neck. I was like, wait, no, this is not how it's supposed to go. I was like, this is a prank.
see,
I
that's
was
that.
like, I
You
was
gotta
like,
like be ready for anything.
dude, you do. And I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, like that. It was so funny.
It is cool. Like I always like I give so much respect to like prankers. I feel like everybody like not I'd say this man, not everybody, but I feel like some people will see prankers and be like what the heck? Like they're just
Hmm.
doing that. But like there's such a skill and a talent because you have to like
Yes.
you're pranking random people and
Hmm.
it's like you might have an idea of how you want things to go, but
Hmm.
you don't know. You're just like that guy. You don't know how they're gonna react, and you have to be
Yeah.
quick on your feet.
Yes. And it's like you kind of risk your like life every day because you don't know how people are going to react to you. Like people might punch you or like hit you or like call the cops on you. Like you got to be ready at like all times.
Have you had that?
I one time I had someone that was like, "I'm calling 911 if you don't leave," and I was like, "Oh shoot, I better get out of here before it gets serious."
So what's like how far do you go with the pranks? Like what kind of where do you like kind of set the limit?
I set the limit when people start acting like they feel uncomfortable
Hmm.
because I don't want people to feel uncomfortable. Like that's because at the end of the day, that's not funny. That's like harming someone's like mental. They're like, oh, what the heck? But if people are up for it, like laughing and everything, then I'll keep going and I'll push their button a little bit. But I did one prank where I was pretending I was like Tony Hawk's like daughter
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Did you see that?
Yes,
And
yes.
this guy was like, "Are you for real?" I was like, "Yeah." But yeah,
Yeah, no, that was great. That was great.
they believed it too. I was like, "Wow."
They believe that. I mean, you just gotta have the confidence
You do.
and go
You
for
do.
it, you know?
You do. I feel like girls my age, like a lot of girls like struggle with confidence and like can't really be themselves because they like care too much about what other people think. Dude, I honestly like I don't care at all. Like I really don't. I'm who I am, so
That's great. That's
thank
great.
you.
And a lot of people they see that, they'll look up to that and
Yeah.
you know, I feel like YouTube is just such a great platform because you could
Hmm.
literally you could just be yourself and do
Yeah.
whatever you want,
Yeah,
right?
you can. Vlogs, anything.
Yeah, so what do you have any like future plans with the channel? Is there any upcoming videos, anything you might want to do?
Yeah, I want to do another prank soon. I really do. I'm trying to find a filmer though because I had a filmer, but I think he's busy now and stuff. So I want to do like a video where I'm like pranking people like with YouTube intros. So I want to like walk around and say like cringy intros and like get people's reaction. But I think
I
it'd be funny. I think it'd be funny.
I was in when I was in LA for the Live and Badass event.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was so fun. It was so fun. I was with Shamoon, right?
I love him.
Yeah, you know Shamoon,
I
and
do.
like we were just like we were doing a couple of pranks. Like we were I I asked someone, I went up to someone, we were like by the Hollywood sign, and I asked them, like, excuse me, can you take a picture of me and my friend?
Mm-hmm.
And they thought I was talking about Shamu, and I'm like, oh no, my friend. And then I just like posed with nobody. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna Photoshop him later. Like, it's just like,
Yes. I love when people do that. And they, like people's reactions are like, okay, here you go.
it's like harmless pranks, harmless pranks.
Yes, that's the kind of pranks I like. Like, like you got to put the joke on yourself because if it's not on
Yes.
yourself, it's not funny. So.
Yeah. So how did you develop that confidence? Like when did it first happen?
I grew up with I grew up with brothers, and I feel like that can really help with your confidence because I feel like guys take it better than girls do. And so when you're around guys all the time and stuff, you kind of just like, hey, like what up? Like I don't care. But then also my best friend is like that too. Like she's just like, yeah, whatever. Like they can do whatever. I don't know. Being around people that also have confidence like kind of helps so.
Yeah. So what do your friends and family think about like the acting, Cobra Kai? Like what are their feelings on all of that?
They love it. My mom was starstruck when I first like told her I was going to be in Cobra Kai. She's like, "What?" And she was like, "Ralph Macchio. I love Ralph Macchio." Like my parents both were like that, and my dad was actually the one that introduced me to the show because he was like, "Reagan, you got to watch this new show. It's called Cobra Kai," and I was like, "What?" And he showed it to me. He's like, "It's like years later from Karate Kid," and I was like, "Okay, I don't know how good it's gonna be." I watched it, fell in love with it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
When
love it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm curious, when did you fall in love with it as soon as you watched the first episode, or did it like take some time?
Yeah, I was like, oh, let's watch the other episodes. Let's go. First character I liked was Miguel. I loved, Sholo. I love his character. So, yeah.
So when did you start watching? What year was that?
I think it was last year or the year. No, it was like a couple years ago because it was like I think season 3 was out when I started watching it.
Mm,
Maybe. Yeah, I think that was it.
2020.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
when it was all on Netflix, you saw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you didn't have the role at the time.
No, I just watched it and I was like, oh, these characters are actually really cool. And then I applied for it and they like sent something back. I was like, this ain't real. I was like, there's no way. But yeah, it was real.
That is
So,
crazy. So like
yeah.
you're watching this show with no idea.
No. I was like, oh, I know who Peyton List is because, Disney Channel and everything. But I didn't know any of the other actors. And then I got on set and everything kind of hit me, like Jacob and everything. I was like, I
Kirby
saw him on
Buckets.
Kirby Buckets. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I think I do know who these people are. So, yeah, it's
You ever
crazy.
see Frenemies?
No. Is he in that?
Mary Mauser. It's like a Disney Channel movie.
Okay. Yeah, I need to go watch it. Yeah, I didn't know who she was at all until I got on
Yeah.
set.
That is so funny. Like
Yeah.
literally like so when you got the role, like what was the description for the role? Like what were you auditioning for?
So they invited me to a scene. Do you know the scene where Miguel and Johnny are like out trying to like get the soccer girls to like come to the dojo and
Of
he's like kissing his
course.
like muscles and whatnot?
Yes.
That's the scene I was in. I was a cheerleader for that scene. Yeah. And
Wait,
then
you were in that scene?
yeah, I was in that scene.
Wait, I
I was
gotta go.
like yeah, I was over in the corner. We were like cheering and everything because I used to cheer in high school. And
Oh, cool.
he comes over to us. I'm like, yo, he's like coming over here. And I was like making a big deal out of it. And he was like showing me the scripts he had to do. And I was like, dude, what is this? Like, this is crazy. Like, Billy just came over here. So that was crazy. And then they called me back for the prom scene for season 4. And then from there on, they just kept calling me back and calling me back. And then one day they asked me if I wanted to be in the dojo. So yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you were in the cheerleader scene, the prom scenes, all
After party
Valley.
scene,
After
terrible.
What was terrible about that?
So cold.
Oh,
So
yeah.
cold. I was frozen that night.
And you're wearing like a sleeveless
Uh-huh.
dress, right?
Yeah, and my dress kept coming apart. Everybody there was like, Reagan, your dress is like coming apart. Like the beads were coming off but I made it work.
That must have been a fun night though. Like, did you have did you have prom in high school? Was this like a kind of like a
Mm,
second prom? Like, did it feel kind of real?
yes, it did. I had prom in high school, and I will say it was very similar to prom in high school, you know? It's like just dancing and having a good time, but I didn't go to an after party after my real prom, but you know.
Yeah, you ain't go to a 40-year-old man's house for an after party where
No,
a karate brawl broke out and everyone ended up in the pool.
no, I should have. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but yeah, dude, that was fun.
So do you think like your character, like she just sees all this karate stuff going on, sees all these people getting hurt, and is just like,
Mhm.
I want to be a part of this? Like, is that what's going through her mind?
Yeah, I think so. In season 4, she was like, "Yo, I want to do that," and I think she was like, season 5, she made it happen. So now she's here, learning karate and whatnot.
Now she's here. And
She's
season
here.
5 in season 5 you were like pretty significant in the dojo. Like the commercial, like you had a couple of shots on you seeing like Stingray, like what was it like? Because I mean, when you're filming, you don't know and we talked about this, like you don't know like what shots are gonna go in. Like what was
Mhm.
it like seeing like how you were portrayed in season 5 when it came out and you watched it for the first time?
Yeah, I think they used a lot of scenes I was in. Like, use a lot of takes. I didn't know I was in the camera as much as I was. Because when you're acting, I guess, like as like a dojo member, you don't really pay attention to that. You don't know who they're going to zoom in on or whatnot. But I saw myself more than I thought I was going to see. So I that was really cool. When Stingray came in and they like zoomed in on me, like looking at him, that was really cool. I like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for the commercial, like
Hmm.
there was that shot of you. Did was it like, because you said you weren't sure, so the camera wasn't like right on you, it was back and zoomed in, and you didn't know if it was on you? Is that what?
Oh, for the commercial, the camera was straight on me. They
Oh,
did like
okay.
everybody, and I guess they used just like a couple of people, I guess. And it was so cool that they used my take because they did
Yeah.
that with everybody, and I was like, oh my god, this is so sick.
Like right in the opening seconds.
Yeah, yeah, no, it was sick. My mom sent it to me, and I was like, what is this? She sends it to me, and it's like me going, hi. I was like, wow, oh my
Hi.
god, yeah.
that's that's sick. That's sick. So like what is the reception like since season 5 came out? Like what's the reception been like, from the fans, like the messages you received and all the love? Like what's it been like?
It's been way more than I thought I was gonna get. When I posted my Instagram picture, I gained over like many followers on Instagram, and I've gotten a lot of DMs from people. I'm just gonna say the Cobra Kai fan base is wild. Y'all are
Yeah.
wild. Y'all are wild.
Oh, is
But
that good or
so
bad?
awesome. Good, good. It's
uh
amazing. I love it, and I never thought I would like get anything like
yeah.
that. And they send me stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like some people are like, you're like my favorite like Cobra Kai girl, and I'm like, this is so sick. Like thank you so much. It means so much to have that like support. So
Yeah, yeah. No, the Cobra Kai
yeah,
community, the family, the fans.
so supportive, such loyal fans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Mhm.
you don't really, I mean, sure you have a couple of people here and there that are whatever, but then like for the most part, it's a very like everyone's pretty nice, pretty
Mhm.
supportive.
Yeah,
It's cool.
I've gotten no hate comments, so that's really awesome. It's good
That's
to see.
that's good. That's
Yeah, yeah.
good. um so how did you get into acting and what made you want to pursue it as a career?
Ever since I was little, I've always wanted to do something like in the public eye, but I never knew like what it was. Like it's taken me a while to figure that out, but like a couple years ago, I was like, you know what? Like I want to be an actor, and people around me were like, what? Like okay, I don't know about that, but I was like, yeah, like I want to do it. I think that it's like for me. My mom says I have that look as an actor, I guess. So yeah, I just kind of pursued it, and I saw like Millie Bobby Brown, I guess, was the person that really was like sparked my interest. It's like
Hmm.
I want to do that, and I started doing it, and I've gotten farther than I really thought I was going to get so far. So it's really cool.
Yeah. Was it
Mhm.
Stranger Things that you saw that made from?
Yeah, I was like acting is such a cool thing to express your feelings and to express like a character. It's like it's so cool to me.
Yeah, so what was it about her that inspired you? Like you had no interest in acting until her? Is that?
I had a little bit of interest, but she definitely like, like helped me like get into that because I don't know, I like the way she acts and everything and just like having cameras like on you. I love that. I don't know why. Some people
Yeah.
don't like that. And I have anxiety too. You'd think I would like not be like that, but I do. I like that like, you know, I don't know. I don't really know what it is. It's just cool to pursue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuz you could be whoever you want. You could do
Yeah, you can express anything, any way.
Yeah. So what kind of roles would you say you like are most interested in playing?
Morgan Stark, Tony Stark's daughter. I I love Marvel so much, and I want to be in a Marvel movie as a character something, dude. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Wait, excuse my lack of I I'm not the biggest Marvel. You made that character up?
No, that's his daughter. That's his actual
Oh yeah,
like in the movie. Yeah, in the movies.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm not. I like the Spider-Man movies, but I'm not. I don't really.
You get canceled now.
Listen,
Your fans are like, "What the heck?"
I'm the Cobra Kai kid, not the not the Marvel.
Hey, that's okay. No, it's okay. There's a lot of people that's like, "Who's Morgan Stark?" But you just find out that that's his daughter,
Wait,
I
she's in the
think.
movies?
Um, I think they haven't showed her like growing up yet, like as my age.
Oh, so
They've
you
showed
want to
her like
play her?
little. I want to play like the older version of his. And I could pass as his daughter.
Yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. Like, let's go.
yeah. There you go. Like we'll put a side by side.
The collab everyone didn't know they needed.
Wait, but spoiler alert, he's dead.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe she turns into Iron Man.
Oh, so you wanna be like a superhero?
I do. I want to play like Scarlet Witch's like sister or something, something like that. I don't know. I think it's so cool to be like a superhero. Like, are you kidding? I'll do like my hands this way.
Superhero or supervillain?
Ooh, that's such a good question. Maybe supervillain. Like, I don't know. Right? Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
I feel like I could play like a dark character. Maybe.
I mean, you're in Cobra
I'm
Kai.
already a villain as it is, baby.
Would you consider yourself a villain? Like, would you say like you have to get
No.
into? No.
In Cobra Kai,
In Cobra
no.
Kai, in Cobra Kai.
No, because the kids can't help it. They didn't know that Cobra Kai was this bad, like Terry Silver's terrible and blah blah blah.
What?
The kid just wanted
Terrible?
to the kid just wanted to do some karate, like, you know.
Yeah, you wanted to be cool.
Yeah, I wanted to fit in with everybody, and then Terry Silver tended to let me down. So now I gotta do whatever.
See what's next. Everyone joins Miyagi Fang.
There's no more Cobra Kai. It's just Miyagi thing.
It's
Yeah.
just like, guys, like we don't have enough room here. It's like every person's joining.
Yeah. Daniel's like, we're gonna have to build a bigger dojo now. We don't
They
have
have to,
room.
they have to like cut down the fence and expand like,
Chosen has to use his house too for like the dojo
in Okinawa. Oh man,
in Okinawa. Yeah.
who knows? I mean, I know you don't know what they're doing right now, but I'm sure you've heard John, Josh, and Hayden are filming Obliterated, so there is going to be a little bit of a
Mm-hmm.
definitely season 6 isn't going to come out as soon as season 5 came out, but
Yeah.
so what are your thoughts on that?
I am so excited whenever we start. Of course, I love John, Josh, and Hayden. They're amazing. Such great directors, produce like everything. And I don't doubt it because they do it every time. They never like fail to succeed and like entertain everybody. So yeah, I'm just pumped for the next season. I'm ready, whatever they are. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I have to ask, what are you most excited for? Like, what do you want to see happen next
Yeah.
season?
I want to see Cobra Kai get back in it. I don't
Yes.
want it to fall apart. I think that's what makes the show. You know what I mean? Maybe Terry Silver will be nice this season. I don't. He'll finally be like, "Dang, I need to be nicer."
I mean, the show's called Cobra Kai after all,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like
It's like,
you need Cobra Kai. You need
yeah.
Cobra
What do
Kai.
you do? Oh, I wanted to tell you about this one scene though. Do you know the scene where Shola and Mary are flipping their doubles, like in the last scene where everything breaks loose and everyone's running?
Yes, yes.
The part where I'm running through them,
Yeah.
right? That was me. They didn't tell me to do that. I did that on my own.
Okay.
Yeah, I ran through them on my own. I kind of just improvised that because they told me, they're like, "All right, Reagan, we're gonna get you to run all the way down and turn that way." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And I thought they wanted me to run in between them, and they said cut, and Shola was like, "How did you do that?" And I was like, "I just timed it perfectly to where I wouldn't get hurt when they flipped them over." So it just kind of happened.
Wait, so wait, I need to rewatch this part. So
Oh, you're good.
you ran in between them before the flip or after the flip?
Before the flip, I ran, they flipped, and then they called cut.
Wait, they flipped where you were running.
Yeah, yes, yes. I could have gotten really hurt, I feel like, but I didn't because I made it work perfectly.
So you were supposed to run around them?
Yes, yes.
Oh my
I was supposed to
god.
run around them, and I ran in between them, and the guy comes over. I can't remember who it was. He was like, "Oh, we didn't want you to run like between them. We wanted you to run like around them." I was like, "Oh," and then they used my take, the one that I
They
ran
used
through
it.
them. Yeah, they used it.
Did you have to do it again though?
I did. I did it to where I was running around them.
Okay.
So, but they used the one I ran through. I was like, "That's so cool."
Would you have been in the shot if you had ran around? Or
Yeah,
no?
I would have like ran past them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did that fight work? Because I mean, there's so many of you. Like, how much of it was like, okay, like we're filming one shot,
Hmm.
everyone do your thing, or how much of it was like, okay, film this for 10 seconds, do a fight, cut,
Hmm.
next thing. Like, what was that like?
Yeah. It's been a while, so I don't really quite remember, but they would
Mhm.
film little like takes, like they would film everyone's like thing at one time. So they would like film like the fight, and then they would have all of us like running or whatever, and then they'd yell cut, and then once we got that, we would do like the next thing, and they just like broke it down very easily. You know, it wasn't hard.
Yeah. What did you think? Like reading that finale, like everyone in the dojo crazy brawl.
Dude, I was like, there's no way this is happening. I was like reading it, and I think anyways, and we were all like going crazy. We were like, oh, like I saw Ralph Macchio do the crane kick. I was like, this is crazy, bro. Like, and Terry Silver's stunt double, when he like hit the glass or whatever, like went into it and it shattered. I got to see him do that. I was there for that, and
That's
it was
sick.
so loud. We were all like covering our ears.
What was it? It was like, was it like fake glass? Like,
I think as he hit it, it wasn't. That's why the stunt double had to do it. But when Terry Silver was laying down, it was like rubber. It was like rubber
mm,
glass. So
oh man, like yeah,
yeah,
you got the not only did you get to be a part of that fight, but you got to see Daniel versus Terry.
yeah. I look around, everyone's like, everyone was like so shocked, including me. I was like freaking out. I was like, this is, my parents are gonna be so jealous.
So when you're standing there, like like obviously you're just watching, but what's the character? What are you? What's like
Mm-hmm.
going through your mind? What are you trying to like think of and focus
Mm-hmm.
on?
I was I was trying to make myself look like Terry Silver was really letting me down,
Mm,
because that he did that indeed. He let us all down. So yeah, I
yeah.
was just like, oh my god, he's like actually a piece of crap.
That's like it's so cool that like I mean because like I've done like even like doing some of my own acting recently. It's
Mm-hmm.
like when like sometimes when I'm like in the main shot, like I know obviously I have to act, but then there's other
Mm-hmm.
times where someone's in the main shot, I'm in the background, I'm like, wait a second, I still have to I
Yeah,
still have to be in it.
you still got to react.
Still gotta react. Still gotta like
Yeah.
get in the even if I'm just standing there, I gotta be
Mm-hmm.
in the mindset.
Exactly. Yeah. For me, acting's acting, no matter what you're doing. If you're background, if you're made role, like everybody still has their own like way of like acting.
Mhm.
So I think, yeah, just go for it. Give it like 100%, no matter what role you have. That's like my thing, you know? So,
Definitely. So did you
yeah.
do any other like improvisation? Like, like you said you ran through them. Like, was there any other times where you did something that maybe wasn't in the script, wasn't you were you weren't told to do, and you just
Did it anyways.
did it anyway?
I feel so bad saying that, but no, I think everything else I just kind of followed the whatever, because they were like telling us what to do and stuff, so I just kind of did it. So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
And how did you get the role for Cobra Kai? Like, how did that come to be?
I saw it on a website and they were like, "Oh, like we're casting, we need like extras and stuff." And I was like, "Oh shoot, okay, I'm gonna do it." Because it was like after I saw the show and I was like, "I love it," and I just applied for it, and they sent a text back. Yeah, it was easy as that. They like wanted
Wow.
cheerleaders, so I was like, "Shoot, I'll do it and see where it goes." So,
So you didn't have to do a video or anything. It was just
I just applied, and well, I did have to send in like a photo of me and then like my sizes, I think, of like shirts and stuff, my height and stuff, but yeah.
that's cool. And
Yeah.
did you ever think that like I mean from season 4 to season 5 like
Mhm.
that you would actually get to be a part of the dojo? Like what was
No.
that like finding
No.
that out?
I thought right after like the prom scene or like season 4 ended, I was like, they were like, I was like done. You
Mm,
know, I was like, oh, like that was fun to do, blah blah blah. And then season 5 came around, and then I got really close to like people on set for season 4, like Craig, AJ, you know, all of
yeah.
them. I got really close to them, so it was like a family at the beginning. Anyways, they're so welcoming and everybody, um, and then they called me back for season 5, and I was like, this is insane. I was like, this is wow. They like me, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yay!
It's cool when like I mean because what's so great about the show is like yes you love Johnny and you love
Hmm.
Miguel and Sam but like then you have like the characters like AJ and like Craig like
Yes.
who've been in the dojo since the beginning and like
Yeah.
now they're getting the love that they deserve like
Yeah.
getting their first lines like
Like, how do you not love it? How do you not love them?
it's great
Yeah.
so I want to see like all these characters like in the future like I want you to compete in the Sekai Taikai like
Yes.
ooh.
I want to so bad. I maybe they'll write me in. I hope. We'll see. I think there
Oh.
needs to be another girl fighter, so why not?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm ready.
definitely.
Whenever.
Yes. Are you ready for the world stage?
I'm so ready. Sitting up there.
Oh my god, that's like I'm thinking about like how they would film that. Like
I do too. A lot of training for me, of course, for anybody that, you know.
yeah.
So,
Whew. It's like it's not an all valley.
no. It's like bigger than the All Valley. Like this is like,
The
huge.
world.
The
not
world.
not not the country. The
No,
world.
no, the world. Everybody's
Like
seeing you.
geez, like if we thought that all valley atmosphere was big, I mean like this is like gonna be like Madison Square Garden
Yeah, like
plus
5,000
level.
extras in there. Like it's like everything.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. I'm so
Mhm.
excited. Like they gotta make the season.
They're gonna pop. They do every season. I don't doubt it. They're gonna do great.
Yeah, definitely. So you filmed both seasons 4 and 5 in the same year, which I mean, like very strange for a television show to do that. Definitely not the normal. So like, what was that like filming like both those seasons? And also, it's not like you got to film season 4 and then watch it and then you filmed season 5. You filmed 2 seasons
Mhm.
before anyone even saw your performance. So what was that like?
It was so exciting to me. I was like, I can't wait to show everyone like who I am because no one really knew. And I was just, yeah, I was just really excited. I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Um, and so you said the first scene you ever filmed was the cheerleading scene?
Mhm. Mhm. That was actually the first thing I've ever done, like acting wise.
Oh
So
wow.
I didn't know what rolling meant. I didn't know what anything was. I was like, all right, we're rolling, and I'm like, bro, it's so hot out here. And they were like, shh. I was
Was
like,
it hot?
oh, it was hot. Actually, no. That day it was cold. It was really cold. We had like jackets on and stuff.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah, because you film, obviously it's like supposed to be the valley, but you're filming it in Atlanta during the
Yeah,
winter.
the after party scene was supposed to be like really, really hot in California. It was like 20 degrees in Georgia, so it was like, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Did you go in the pool?
Yes. No, 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 no. Never mind. No, I don't know why I
Oh,
said that. No, I didn't. But I got to watch people. I got to watch them like jump in. It was a heated pool. I'm pretty sure.
oh,
So
okay.
it wasn't as bad, but.
Yeah, yeah. That's fun. That's fun. So,
Mhm.
so we were talking, before about like your YouTube channel and like, like
Yeah.
what I really love about your channel is like, you talk about like different things like sometimes you talk about mental health and all that, and we were talking about that earlier. But also like Cobra Kai like deals a lot with like the themes of bullying and like
Yeah.
how to overcome it. So like, do you maybe have any advice for someone who's experiencing bullying? Like, can you relate to that? Have you ever gone through that yourself?
Yeah. No, this is something that I would love to speak on because I I've always had people. I've never been able to like completely like bond with people because I guess like my interests aren't the same as a lot of people's. I love being in the public eye, and a lot of people don't like doing that.
Mm,
So when I tell them like, "Oh, I love to act, I love to Twitch stream, I love to like, like YouTube and like do pranks." People kind of look at you like you're kind of like not really like other girls.
mm,
And I'm like, I guess that just is what makes you special, and I feel like to the people out there that like have bullies, just put them out of your mind. They want something that you have that they don't have. So kind of look at it as like a good thing. Like, oh, they're bullying me because they're jealous of what I have and they don't have. You know what I mean? That kind of helps. And I feel like you just got to ignore it. People are mean and cruel. And no matter what people say, it's not true about you, you know?
mhm.
So just keep being you, never change, be positive, be yourself, do what you love. So,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. That's great advice. Be
Thank you.
yourself, and
Yeah, don't
I,
change for people. Never do that.
yeah, I completely agree. You'll never be happy.
No, always trying to satisfy others. It's like that's what they want. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just think like, what would Johnny Lawrence do in this situation?
Like
Yeah,
like give me like an example.
he would probably just like be like, what the heck are you doing? Like, get out of here. Like, you don't matter. That's exactly what he'd say. And then he'd like just like punch him. Stay down.
And then he punch him. It's like, what would I do in this situation if I were John? I would just punch him in the face.
Yeah, no. Imagine if you just like straight up punch someone. I don't know, dude. That's just what Johnny Lawrence told me to do.
Oh man. Well, that's what in season one, like when he was going to talk to the All Valley board, like he's like like Miguel, like he's like, I'm gonna go down there and beat the crap out of all of them. Miguel's like,
Yeah,
Sensei, like you can't do that. And he's like,
yeah. He's like, what do you mean that? What do you mean?
oh man, I feel like yeah. Johnny would be like the best. Johnny would be the best. Like Johnny's the best sensei. I mean, he cured Miguel's asthma. He cured
Yeah,
like his
I love because
wheelchair,
he's like, since I have asthma, and he's like, not anymore.
and he never has asthma again.
And he never had. That's the thing. It's like Johnny Lawrence just makes the world go around with everyone.
He
He's my
cured
hero.
Miguel's legs.
Yes, he did. He just knows the way to help people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So you're saying like you like in all seriousness though, like
Mhm.
Johnny Lawrence, like I mean he does have some good teaching, so he's
He does.
inspired you. Would Has being like a part of this show and even like watching it back, has that kind of helped you with like certain things, like the lessons from it?
Absolutely. Yeah, and the writing with John, Josh, and Hayden, I feel like kids can watch that and be more confident and like finally like find themselves because like Miguel didn't really know who he was and he was getting bullied, but then he joined karate and now he's like so confident and everything. And I think that can help kids be like, if he can be like that, I can do that. Not with karate maybe, but like with anything,
Mm.
like with football or like any sports that kids do. It's like I could make myself be someone.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the show's about karate, but the lessons go
Yeah,
beyond,
go
like
so
never
far.
giving up.
Yeah.
Even the lesson with Kenny in episode 8 of, or my bad, episode 7 of season 5, where Terry Silver's like, like stop asking like other people what to do, like take charge on your own. It's a great lesson.
That's a great I think everyone can learn from that. That's so good, and I love that like line.
Yeah. So I don't know when, but I definitely want to come down to Atlanta, Georgia.
Dude, please do. We can hang out.
Yes. That'll be fun. We'll do some pranks.
Yes. Oh, prank with Cobra Kai Kid, baby.
That would be so fun. I love that.
That video would blow up. Are you kidding?
Me, you, and Balin.
Yes. Yeah, we do a Cobra Kai prank. Let's run it up. What are we doing?
Oh my! What should the prank be?
Asking what dojo people are in. Your place of practice?
What is your place of practice, sir?
Uh-huh. He'll be like, what?
It's like we could, it'd be funny. It's like if like we got like a picture of you in Cobra Kai, like a screenshot from the show, and like we like showed people. We're like have you seen Cobra Kai? Like this is like a picture from Cobra Kai. So cool, right? And we'll see if they like connect that it's you.
Yeah. Yes. That's so. Wait, that's actually so good. Be like, she's like really good in the show. I don't know who this girl is though.
yeah, something like that. And then you saw Balin's Cobra Kai prank video, right?
I did. He was like, and what does the enemy deserve? And the kids were like, no mercy.
That was so. Oh god, that was funny.
He actually had those kids thinking that they were like in there with Kreese, bro, like full on.
He was like I the one part that got me was like someone was like yes, and he's like, yes sir, next time that's 60 push-ups on your knuckles. Just he just like subtly says it.
I love it. And the kids like actually like do what he says. They're like, yes sensei.
Like it's like the kid that's like punching the dummy with 2 hands, like just being I was like, oh my goodness, like these kids are
He was like, punch how your enemy would, like punch what you think your enemy would do, and the kid's just like punching.
So brilliant. I mean, like, we're both fans of him. Like, I see why you look up to him. Like, he's great.
Love it. Some people say I'm like the girl version of him.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like, I kind of do see it a little bit.
That's a great compliment.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'll take that. Queen of the youth right here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have similar personalities. You have the confidence. You know. I mean, you're your own person though, but it's definitely good to like have like, he has great traits, so do you, so that's definitely good.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So what would you say has been like the most memorable part for you, like filming like on the set of Cobra Kai?
Honestly, meeting everybody. The cast is super, super sweet, and everybody's so welcoming. And I think that makes a show so much easier to be a part of. Definitely the cast, for sure. And doing karate, of course, because why not?
Yeah. Who are you closest to on the set?
I'm trying to think. I'm close to like the whole like background dojo people. So like Craig and AJ and everybody I'm really close to. Me and Peyton do talk on set when I'm on set. We talked about concerts one time. We were talking about, because she was going to a concert and I was like, oh, I've never been to a concert. She was like, oh my God, it's crazy. So we've talked a lot on set.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you interact with like Dallas and Joe a lot?
Yes, Dallas is so sweet. He's such a great guy and so down to earth, has a great personality. And Joe, of course, also has a great personality. So
yeah, that's awesome. I mean, you guys, it seems like you guys are having fun there.
We are. It's so much fun. The best show to be on, in my opinion.
Yeah. And that set, I mean, that Cobra Kai dojo set, like that's really,
it's awesome. I walked in, I'm like, wow, this is legit.
It looks like a spa.
Yes, it does. The lights.
That's awesome. So I don't think I asked you who your favorite Cobra Kai character is.
Oh God. I don't know. I think Hawk. I love Jacob. Jacob's awesome. His character's awesome. Got the hawk tattoo.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If you could play any other character other than
Mhm.
your own, who would you want to play and why? Would it be Hawk or would it be someone else?
Oh God. You know, I would play Tori, honestly,
Mm.
because I think that yeah, I could kick some, you know. I I could do some karate. Look mean. Even
I
though I'm
could see
not.
playing a Tory.
I feel like I got that edge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And if you could join a dojo in real life, Cobra Kai, Eagle Fang, or Miyagi-Do?
Eagle Fang.
Oh, okay. Johnny
Yeah,
Lawrence.
yeah. Because it's like in between Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai. Like you get
Mm.
both the best worlds. So it's like I think it's great. Such a good dojo.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So do you have any acting goals or personal goals for yourself right now that you're working towards?
Yeah, I'm building my resume, just trying to get my face out there more and just trying to be professional as always, you know, in this business because I think that that's a part where, you know, I feel like some people don't really think about is, you know, just the way you carry yourself in general. I think that that's a big part of like this industry for sure.
Yeah.
So,
And what's
mhm.
been the biggest lesson or takeaway for you from working on the set of Cobra Kai for the past 2 seasons?
Oh gosh, that's so hard there's so many. Probably just I know this is going to sound so cliche, but just be yourself at the end of the
Mm,
day. Just with everything, you know, and I think that all the, you know, everything will come later.
definitely, definitely. So other than
Mhm.
Cobra Kai,
Mhm.
you have your YouTube channel. Any other projects that you're working on at the
Mhm.
moment for fans?
No, not right now. Actually, I have a short film coming out really soon. That me and this guy have put together. I'm really excited for everyone to see it. It's called #Addicted. That's all I can say about it right now. I'm really excited for everyone to see. I did post behind the scenes pictures on my story though. It's really awesome.
Oh, cool. But there's no details about that right now.
No, not really. As it gets closer, as we are about to drop it, I'll say more stuff about it. So
Cool. Hashtag
yeah.
addicted, you said?
#Addicted. Yeah, it's like it's a kind of like an awareness social or a awareness short film.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You filmed
Yeah.
that in Georgia?
Yeah. Atlanta. Yeah, we filmed 4 different locations. So
Oh, cool. Was it a friend of yours?
yeah, it's a friend. He's helped me a lot with my demo reels and all of that stuff. So yeah.
That's fun. That's fun. This was amazing. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for joining me. It was so great to talk to you. Where can everyone find you on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube?
Yeah, Instagram, it's Reagan Garner, 2 N's, 2 R's. YouTube, just type in Reagan Garner. Twitter, I think it's Reagan Garner. If you like me or hate me, just look up my name, you'll find something.
No,
I'm sure.
they'll like your stuff. They'll like your stuff. She has some good YouTube videos, some good pranks. I can say that. So check,
Thank you.
of course, check them out. Check them out. So thank you all for watching. Appreciate all of you for being here. Hope you enjoyed this interview. We'll see you next time on Cobra Kai Kid. And until then,
Cobra Kai never dies. Woo!